As always, thank you guys for coming, taking the time. It's always a great game. Seton Hall's tough as nails. I think Shah is one of the best coaches in the country. I think he does a fantastic job. Obviously, our crowd was awesome the whole time. They've been great. We didn't play our best game. We missed 15 free throws, had 15 turnovers, and we still figured out a way to win. So proud of our guys. We certainly, got to get better, but give Seton Hall a lot of credit. We turn the ball over a lot, which is something that we don't do. We've been a very good foul shooting team. But they're good, and he's a good coach, and it's the rivalry game, too. They always come down to this, and, Ace was great in the first half. Jordan, took care of things throughout the game. Dylan with the big shot down the stretch. So, a lot of good things, but we got to continue to get better. But appreciate everyone being here. Love our fans, and students were great here early and loud. And I appreciate that. And I do want to shout out to Dickie V, who's cancer-free now, and he's a Seton Hall guy, but he's also a Rutgers guy. And, I got that news yesterday, and every year I go down to his events, and, he's an awesome guy. So I do want to tell him, keep it up, keep up the good work.
Jared. Steve, what's going through your mind as you're watching that final sequence unfold?
Well, I mean, calm and cool, and, just got to figure out a way to win. The Harper seemed to have that late game heroics. But just kind of happy we kind of grinded it in the second half to put us in a position to win. And, obviously missed free throws down the stretch would have made it a little bit interesting, but wanted to keep the fans there throughout the whole game too. So didn't want them leaving early. So that's how this game usually plays out.
Steve, and then back to
For you two guys, any doubt in your mind when he took the shot that it was going in?
Coach Pipe drew the play up. I mean,
I see it in practice every day.
It's Dylan. I mean, so it was like, hey, everybody spread the flow out, work out. I mean, he shot the ball. Everybody else with the crash. He made it. Hey, he made it.
Yeah, I told him I passed it into him. I wanted him to start catching on the run, but he just wanted to catch it and start going. So I told him to hurry up, and he just told me to relax and then do what he needed to do.
Bill?
I mean, I don't know what's going through my head. I was just trying to win. I mean, the main thing that was going through my head, I think, was that exhibition game against St. John's. I turned the ball over for game. So, I mean, I didn't want that to happen again. I just wanted to get the win. That's what we did.
Steve, and then back to
Question is for Dylan. How clear or how much did you see the shot going in before and went in? What was your thought process in that last play of the game?
I mean, my thought process was just get the best shot possible. I mean, when I came to the sideline, did a little curl. I seen everyone collapse. So I mean, that was the only spot open on the court. So I went there and I just shot the ball and then worked on that a lot. So I mean, just reps. I mean, I was just confident in the shot.
right here, Greg.
Steve, what'd you tell your guys in the huddle before that final possession? Was the game plan for Dylan to take the final shot?
Yeah, I mean, just going to win. We were going to win. So, we had the last possession and get a good look and make sure we crash the boards if he doesn't. But, confident in these guys and, they're figuring out, they're growing up, those tough games, and now we're figuring out ways to win tough games. And today was a very tough game that we figured out a way to win.
John,
So,
back.
Dylan, being from Jersey, ultimately, what did this matchup just mean to you, and how fulfilling was that win, especially, landing the dagger 3 like that?
I mean, it means a lot just, the years watching my brother play, just watching them games and tough rivalry games. I mean, people like scrapping, stuff like that, just playing their hearts out. I mean, I just want to come out here, and Coach Pike told the group, told all of us, I mean, this game is this is real rivalry. We just don't come out there. We going to play Rutgers basketball. And, I mean, we definitely could have played better, but, I mean, the only important thing is that we won. That's what we did.
Coach, obviously, the first half was Ace, second half was Dylan in the final shot, but how about the guy to your right here in the second half he had?
Does
Jordan
a lot
Derkack.
for us, draws fouls, is a good passer, gets to the rim. He's been very consistent guarding guys, too, down the stretch. Our bench is as important as anything. I thought J. Mike really helped us, too, in the second half with his pressure defense, and P.J. makes a shot in the first half. We need everyone. Lathan, is getting better on the defensive end, and need some big rebounds out of him too. Jeremiah 7 rebounds, like he led us in rebounding. You know, he wasn't having his typical night, but you know, you got to figure out a way to win, and you know, to have these guys and to see him grow. You know, right before me, I have a ton of confidence in him. You know, the way he, you know, showed up in the first half when things weren't going our way, and us figured out a way to get us, you know, 15 points in a half where we were turning the ball over at a high rate. You know. Just huge, but we need them all, and every game somebody different too. I trust my bench a lot, and you know, got to keep getting better. And we got another test coming up, and we had finals week this week too, so they were grinding that stuff too. So kind of they deserve a day off.
For Stephen Dillon, obviously Ron hit the big buzzer-beating shot years ago to beat Purdue. What does it mean for Dillon now to have his own buzzer-beater in a game like this?
You can go.
I mean, I think his shot was one of the best shots in college basketball. I mean, beat number 1 team in the country,
Amazing.
30 points, 10 rebounds, half-court lead for games. So, I mean, all credit to him. But, I mean, I think his shot was better, but I think mine was more meaningful just because of the game and the type of environment and just the rivalry and just all the wins and losses that have been through his program.
I like both of them a lot.
Any more? Jerry? Steve, what is it? What can your team gain from? So Tuesday you win a game, a lot of offensive fireworks. Today you won a meat grinder. 2 totally different games. What does it say about your team learning to win those types of games?
We're growing. You know, and this group has been, you know, tough and resilient, and we're figuring it out. I mean, we've done a good job not turning the ball over. Today we did. We've been making free throws. Today we don't, you know, but you still have to figure out a way. You know, this journey takes you on many different paths, you know, and you know, I always say this too. People don't realize the other team's good too, and they're trying to win. And Shad does an excellent job, and they got good length, and they got athleticism, and the way they rebound the basketball, and the way they steal it. A lot of steals, and then they hold the ball, so they play at a different kind of pace. You know, Penn State up and down average 90 a game. These guys, you know, want to take time off the clock and play at a different pace. So our team's got to learn from all the different, you know, styles that we're playing, and you know, but I tell them all the time, you still got to figure out a way, you know, and they did tonight, and hopefully they continue that.
John in the back and then Zach.
Coach, you complimented Seton Hall's rebound in a game like this where you guys get out-rebounded. However, you guys shoot 53% for the game. You know, how important is that efficiency, and how can that be a weapon moving forward for you guys?
Yeah. I mean, we you know, again, you know, consistency is one of our things. We've shown signs of being a great rebounding team in certain games, and you know, this is one of their strengths too. They do a great job at rebounding the basketball. If we shot the ball better, there would have been less rebounds, you know, and the way we miss free throws, there's a lot of rebounds to collect off free throws. So sometimes when I look at rebounding stats, I kind of, all right, we had a lot more missed free throws that they were able to rebound, so it kind of, you know, skews the numbers a little bit. But we got to get better in every area, and I think this team can. So, you know, it's an exciting part. We'll have a few weeks coming up here where I think we can do some stuff.
Yeah, for Dillon and Ace, I mean, Dillon, you're a Jersey guy. Obviously, you chose Rutgers. What do you think it would take for Seton Hall to land players as good as you guys, as talented as you? Is there a world in which one-and-done type players are going to pick Seton Hall?
I mean, I ain't no recruiter, I ain't no coach, so I can't tell you what you got to do to get, I guess, what you just said, or me and Ace type of guys. But I mean, I think it comes down to who the coach is. I mean, me and Ace believed in Coach Pike from day one that he's going to put us in a great position.
Like same thing Dillon said, I ain't a recruiter. I mean, I feel like once that coach that's been loyal, that trusts your process, and that's gonna put everything into you and your team, and like just grind that out and just gonna be coachable. I mean, that's serious. I feel like that's how you can land one, just being loyal to that person.